Very well. So Nacho Monreal has retired from international football, retired from all forms of football. So yes, if you remember anything about Nacho Monreal, well, this is his message for everywhere that he played. He says, "My knee sends me a message, loud and clear. I cannot continue. Do I get mad? No. I listen to it and accept the situation and thank it for everything." So he's literally thanked every single club that he's ever played for. So first of all, thank you so much for Nacho Monreal for that fantastic um, whatever your contribution was in Arsenal's success. A fantastic servant, and the way he left also was so good. So, Nacho Monreal, all the best for your future endeavors. So, thank you so much for whatever you've done for Arsenal. Thank you so much. As a fan, we've enjoyed your performances thoroughly. Also, if you have any message for Nacho Monreal, let me know in the comments. Yep, your message will be loud and clear. Also, let's move on to Brendan Rodgers speaking about Gabriel Jesus. So, Brendan Rodgers is like he's really praised Jesus. He says it's not just what he brings to the team; it's what a new signing to everyone else gives to everyone else. Him and Zinchenko are coming out of a winning environment. They train like dogs to be the best they can be, and that spills over to the rest of the team. True. He also made it to WhoScore.com's Premier League Team of the Week. Yes. That is that, according to about Gabriel Jesus. Now let's move on to Emil Smith Rowe. Arsenal have been planning to give Emil Smith Rowe minutes in tomorrow night's under 21 game against Swansea's under 23s after a very disrupted pre-season, confirms James Benge. Finally, I have learned how to say Benge as Benge. So, James Benge, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Simon, for that. Arsenal have been planning to give Emil Smith Rowe minutes. He needs those minutes, and finally, we get to see the better of him, man. From the bench, Emil Smith Rowe on the score sheet. That's where he belongs. Or probably start in the North London derby and score against Tottenham. He deserves that. He deserves that kind of success, doesn't he? Moving on, so Simon Collins says, spoke to Edu a few weeks ago. Marky Man Bryans, I'm sorry, says that spoke to Edu a few weeks ago. They do not want Fabio Vieira to get any bigger. They like the idea of having this tricky little player and don't want him to bulk up at the moment. Maybe that is because he's a different option to Xhaka in that same position. Interesting. So Fabio Vieira will not be bulking up. He will be a certain, if you know a certain magician who played as a number 10 for Arsenal, Mesut Ozil, yeah. Prime Mesut Ozil. Yep, reminds me of fantastic times. Moving on, so talking about Gabriel Jesus on his YouTube channel, Rio Ferdinand was really happy. He says, you have to say Arsenal, Jesus looks phenomenal at the moment. The way you guys are playing, you've gone up a level. Your recruitment has been first class. Jesus is a top addition, and Zinchenko. You have two players who come from a winning culture that know how to win. So that's added value there regardless of ability. So it's really interesting. It's good to have that kind of praise, and yeah, I think Arsenal are doing somewhere Arsenal are definitely doing good, that everyone is watching their success of 2 wins. Yeah, we need more, man, come on. Moving on, Craig Pawson will referee Arsenal versus Bournemouth. Paul Tierney will be on the VAR. So yes, already mentioned in my community tab, and whoever missed it, well, that information is also for you. So yep. Moving on, so Fabrizio Romano opened up about more of things, the way Arsenal are going to delve in the last 15 days of the transfer market. He says Arsenal's priority was and still is the outgoings. After Torreira and Pablo Mari, Renarson has signed on loan to Alanya Sport, and Hector Bellerin hopes to terminate the contract to return to Spain as soon as possible. So no signs of incomings, of course, as I already mentioned that in his Caught Offside podcast. Fabrizio confirmed that everything that Edu and Arteta are doing is under the radar. They don't know anything about it, but there will be incomings, man. There will be incomings. That's not what Fabrizio said. That's what I am saying. All right. So yeah. But he also opened up about Cody Gakpo. What exactly happens? As I already mentioned, that PSV were actually Cody Gakpo was waiting to see the fate of PSV. Will they enter the Champions League or not? That's the case. So Fabrizio about Gakpo says that Cody Gakpo is a player on United's list, but PSV have not yet received an official offer. They are expecting that step to understand if Manchester United will want to get serious for Cody Gakpo. That's the problem. I mean, there are so many players to be signed in, but none of them, not even a single one of them, is serious to sign the kind of like seriousness you'd want. Moving on, so talking more about it, Tielemans appeared to be one of Arsenal's this summer, but after the arrival of Zinchenko and Vieira, is he really what's needed? Chris Davison said this. So here's the update. Sasha Tagliori has an answer to this. He says, my feeling is that Arsenal will wait the winter for trying to get Lucas Paqueta, who's the real priority of Edu Gaspar in the midfield, as there is no real need of this at this position for the moment. So Yuri is interesting for Arsenal but not priority. Congrats for your article. So unbelievable. Sasha Tagliori confirms that Yuri is not a priority for Arsenal at the moment, and maybe in the winter it would be Lucas Paqueta. Well, that is very interesting news to see, man. Wow, finally some fresh update regarding Yuri Tielemans to Arsenal. I like that. I really do. Yep. Yes, sir. Big fan, big fan. Moving on, let's talk about more stuff. Well, this one is going to hit that G spot if you're understanding what I would want to say. And this is a real serious question. Would you take Callum Hudson-Odoi at Arsenal? Yes, Callum Hudson-Odoi, from being compared to Saka to be a deputy of Bukayo Saka in that position. Would you take Callum Hudson-Odoi at Arsenal? Now, I don't know how much they're wanting Chelsea, but here we go. Arsenal are one of the most likely clubs for Callum Hudson-Odoi among 4 or 5 others, and the player is pushing to leave permanently. At the minute, the favourite 2 Premier League clubs are Aston Villa and Arsenal, and I don't know, I really don't think so Chelsea is going to sell it to a direct rival. No way, sir. Unbelievable. I can't believe this. But you guys can guide me with this. What is your spirit animal telling you about Callum Hudson-Odoi to Arsenal? Let me know in the comments. I will be definitely getting back to those comments. Also, a special message for Nacho Monreal is needed from your end. So if you are watching this, do let us in the comments, let us know your feeling about Nacho Monreal, your best moments with Nacho Monreal. I will see you in the next one. Until then, you have a good night.